What is happening with Topps Stadium Club that was just released this week? Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Topps Stadium Club released this week. We're going to talk about that. First of all, normally you'd get an Attic Find Friday today, but once again, too busy. So we're going to do Attic Find Friday tomorrow. Oliver suggested calling it Attic Search Saturday. Yes, instead of AFF, we're going to do ASS, and that's what I'll be known for. So at a Stadium Club released, I think this week, my friend Kevin ordered 2 hobby boxes, and he opened one of them, and it had significant damage. Not just your standard damage that you might expect, or the occasional dinged corner or scratched edge, but he said 85% of the cards in his hobby box were moderately to severely damaged. And I'm going to show you a bunch of pictures of these, as well as a lot of other people who are reporting the same thing in the first few days. Now remember, Stadium Club 2023 was due to release, I think, in October, and they delayed it due to quality control issues by 3 months. So if what we're seeing now are pretty severe quality control issues, what were they like in October? It's a little frightening to think about. So Kevin's had paper loss, badly scratched edges, horrible corners, just everything looked really, really bad. So he posted on Instagram, and Steve's baseball cards sent me some other pictures because he commented on it as well. Steve sent me some pictures of his that look so bad. I mean, these are really bad. So I posted on Twitter about it, and John Keating, probably the best sports card follow on Twitter, said, he said, vintage collectors can't even claim paper loss as their own anymore. Keating kills me every time. So to be clear, Kevin's boxes look great. They were clearly, the boxes are not damaged whatsoever, which means that they were manufacturing issues or packaging issues at the plant at Topps. So this was not a DA Card World issue, which is where Kevin got his from. This was a Topps Fanatics manufacturing plant issue. But what happened? I really want to know what their quality control issue was back in the fall that made this acceptable to release. I also found BNS Breaks posted something about quality control. They said it's the worst they've seen in all the 2023 products, which, I mean, there are a lot of products, and I'm sure that a breaker is breaking many, if not all of them. And they sent some pictures of some ridiculously bad cards as well. And then Phil at PD Collects pulled a Jonah Heim card, said he didn't want to one-up BNS Breaks, but this Jonah Heim card is just awful. And I think it was a low-numbered card, if I remember correctly. Somebody else said that they saw a numbered to 75 Shohei in Stadium Club that had a giant line through it. There are a bunch of comments about this, seeing the same things, a lot of pictures. Ben Fisher, I was looking for more posts like this. I found one from 2021 with similar issues, so it's not a 2023 or 2024 issue necessarily, but there weren't a lot before this year. This was the only one I could find on Twitter before 2024. So I don't know. So Kevin emailed Topps, and Topps responded back that their standards are that cards need to come out of the factory, out of the manufacturing, an 8 or near mint or better. And if they don't, then they will replace them, probably, maybe. So they provide a way to replace these, which Kevin is obviously doing. By the way, 8, I think, is a fine standard. You're not going to want to say all of our cards are going to be 9 or better, because that's crazy. 8 seems pretty reasonable to me. You got to expect some minor flaws. And if most of your cards are 9, 10, some of them being 8s. So if you have a card that looks bad, like a 5 or a 4 right out of the pack, then you can probably get some money back from Topps or get a replacement is probably more likely. So Kevin has done that. There's still kind of an open question about who pays for the shipping on this. I assume Topps pays for the shipping because they provide a shipping label. Pretty big correction here. After I finished recording this video, Kevin did hear back from them saying that he needs to pay the shipping to get their cards corrected. And I think the argument is that they may not be bad. I'm not really sure, but it seems pretty crazy to me. And usually when you get a shipping label, that label is already paid for. But they did not answer his question when he asked that. So I'm going to say it's open, even though I feel like the answer has to be that Topps will pay for it. I know PSA and CGC and SGC, when they make an error on a card graded, they will send you a shipping label that's already paid for. So I'm assuming Topps does the same here. So one other interesting thing, my friend Ryan sent me a photo of the Rafael Devers card, and I'm a Devers collector, so he knows I'm interested in this. It looks so weird. It's he's at a photo shoot, and they've taken a picture of him through a ring light, and I don't know. It's like, why? And I know Stadium Club is supposed to be really photo centric, and the photos are awesome. They're just so good most of the time. This one I thought was odd, and then the chrome one of it is the chrome autograph one. First of all, the photo looks farther away and he looks smaller in the chrome one. And then they put a sticker autograph over 80% of him. It's only his head. It's tiny. It's, yeah, you see it here. It's so strange. What do you think about this? I don't have any interest in this card. First of all, it's got a sticker autograph, which you know I don't like. But also, like, who put that sticker on and thought it looked good? I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. And also, I'm doing this video because I'm hoping to bring some awareness to this and that Topps will do something. I actually tweeted at Topps. They didn't respond, of course. Too big of a company, I think. I'm glad that they responded to Kevin very, very quickly. Let me know what you think about the Topps Stadium Club issue too, and if you know anything about this, if you have any more information, I'd be curious. But will you be buying Stadium Club this year, knowing that a lot of people are having quality control issues? The cards look really bad. I will be following up on this, but it will be in my newsletter, which I published this week. I'm coming up on 100 subscribers. It is free newsletter entirely. The link is in the description to this video. I just published my first one on Wednesday. It got amazing feedback. It's kind of a rundown.
What the hell is a rundown?
It's an update. I do a lot of things in this newsletter. I'm really excited about it. It's kind of this fun side project for me. Again, entirely free. Sign up. It will get delivered. As of right now, it's once a week. Coming up for me, other than Attic Find Friday, of course, I have my Sunday video clearing the bases. Next week, I've got a bunch of stuff. And then I'm going to Dallas. I will be hanging out with Mike, baseball collector, at his house, and hopefully going to check out a LCS while I'm out there if I have time. I'm going out there for work, so I'm very limited on the time, but we'll see what happens. All right. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you guys have a great weekend.